How much does it cost to refinance? I'm going to give you that answer right after this. The topic today, how much does a refinance cost? I'm going to take you onto the screen. And basically what we're looking at is a loan estimate. In the top left-hand side, in this area right here, we're going to look at the origination cost from the lender. This is where they're going to outline, and this is the second page of a loan estimate is where we're finding this. And this is where we're going to find how much is the lender actually charging me. Typically in this market, and when I say this market, I mean Illinois, Cook County. So I'm just giving you estimates based on where I'm sitting in my chair today. 12 to 1500, most lenders are charging. If there's any points, you can see that I highlighted there as well. If there's any points, you're going to see that outline there as well. In section B, you're going to typically see appraisal, credit report, flood, verifications. Those are going to all kind of throw in there. Those are going to be between, appraisal could be really fluctuating. That's really based on supply and demand. That's not an actual fixed rate. So 400 to 800, you could have a couple other $100 worth of like credit report, flood certification, verifications. So you see a couple $100 there. Last but not least, on refinances, you're going to see title charges. So some sort of title policy, you're going to go to the title company, even though you own the property, they're going to make sure all the property taxes are paid. There's no liens against the property. There's no anything else. In the top right, you're going to see taxes and basically transfer taxes, recording fees, things like that. In this case, I wrote down 200. That is Cook County. You need to make sure you know what the county and what the state is going to charge for you to record that mortgage. And the next one is, and I put a little highlight there, state by state. Right? So state by state on transfer taxes. If you go to other states, like say, for instance, Florida, not licensed in Florida, but I do know that their transfer taxes and municipal transfer stamps are thousands of dollars on a refinance. So they're a percentage of the loan amount or purchase price, and they really increase your closing costs in other states. So again, you want to ask that loan officer, what is really that total cost? In that box that I have selected there, that's where I've listed out what we call prepaids or escrow. And escrow is not a cost. It is a cash to close, but is not a cost associated with that refinance. Therefore, putting in money for a new escrow account really is your money, not a fee tied to it. And then likely you're going to get that current escrow back. So I'm going to skip right over that. I'm going to go down to the bottom here and highlight that in Illinois, for most transactions, typically you're going to find a total cost between $2,000 and $2,500. Now, you may be asking, no closing cost refinance and blah, blah, blah. You've heard about that. There's always cost. Cook County, where I'm sitting right now, is always going to charge a fee to be able to record the mortgage. But the lender could be offsetting it with a credit. That's what they mean by no closing costs, right? So there's no such thing as there's no cost associated with it. Maybe there's an offsetting credit to be able to do so. In Illinois, in this market, you could typically, with no credits out there, you're typically going to be on the hook between $2,000 and $2,500, depending on property type and many, many other things. So this is the Mortgage Minute. My name is Ryan Skaggs. Thank you so much for tuning in. And so we'll see each other again very, very soon.